This is your mother's podcast. It's the Power Hour podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Mark, how we been? How we feeling on this fine Tuesday afternoon?
Okay, I guess. It snowed this morning, which was a cruel April Fool's joke. Cruel.
I don't like April Fools. I don't like it. I think it's a day that you're punished for being a pure, trusting soul, and I'm tired of it.
No, I'll see like news online and I'll go, that's exciting. And then I'll go search it up and it's nowhere.
Corporations are not allowed to take part in April Fools because if you're a corporation, you're making fools of us every day. Okay, you don't need a special day to celebrate it.
I remember when we were in we were kids, we were in in high school or whatever, and YouTube, every YouTuber would do an April Fool's video. Mm-hmm. But we're not that type of people. Not because we didn't want to be, but because we forgot to do it. We had an idea.
And then we simply forgot. This podcast would be so much better, you guys, if we just had better memories, quite honestly. Mm-hmm.
And we're a lot of calendar recognition skills. Yeah,
basic scheduling abilities, planning, things like that. But don't even get me started on planning. Speaking of don't even get me started, Mark, you want to lead it off? I don't remember who did last week, but I'd like to hear yours.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay going. I guess.
Well, good.
Yeah. Hey, don't rush me.
Okay.
Do not rush me. Hey, do not rush me ever again.
Okay, I'm really.
Don't even get me. Hey, don't interrupt, man. I'm really sick of this disrespect here. All right, I'm trying to host a podcast, and you're trying to not host a podcast. Don't even get me started on car headlights. They're too dang bright. All right, that's what I think. I drive home at night often when I'm out on the prowl, a vigilante, searching for crime.
On patrol.
On top of buildings, but there's no tall buildings around here, so I'm just on top of a Lowe's.
Squatting on the Long John Silvers, looking out for the neighborhood.
But I gotta drive home a lot in the dark. And I've got an astigmatism in my eye, so lights are already bad, and I've got I need to get a new prescription. So there's a lot of things that go into it, but car headlights are too dang bright. I can't see anything. I'm driving, I don't know where the lines are. I'm swerving all over the place. Also, here's another thing that happened to me that really made me mad, and I forgot about it until right now. I was driving home last night at midnight. So I go to turn onto the highway. No one should be around. This dude is wearing all black, biking, goes right through an intersection when he wasn't allowed to. It was a stop. And I had to swerve out of the way because he just ran right through it.
Some people have no regard for their own pedestrian safety, and it's hard for you to care when they don't.
And it's also for my car. Don't you care about my car? Isn't it a fun little car? Can't you see it's white and red?
You do have a fun little car. I will say that is a fun car.
It's jaunty. Zippy. I call it zippy.
My car's zippy too. I use the same word. Zippy's a great word.
It's great. I remember I was getting something checked out at a tire place one time, and he goes, "Oh yeah, I rented one of those out. It's a zippy car. Zippy. Gets around quick. It's fun."
Zippy. There really is no other word. It's one of those. It's like moist. Call back. It's like moist. There's no other word when it's something zippy. It's just zippy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, because that's the thing.
But we digress.
We digress. Tracy, what is your?
Oh my god. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right about the headlight thing, especially those ones that are so bright that they're blue. I don't know what they're called. Are they the LED ones? I'm not
LEDs,
sure. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's
also,
too upsetting.
Any normal headlight now feels like it's a high beam, and I think some people do just have their high beams on and they just don't recognize it. Sometimes I do that accidentally, but I don't mean to. I'm a well-meaning individual.
He's but a boy. I also have an astigmatism, so I am essentially blind at night. I really should not be allowed to drive at night because I really can't see anything over the lights.
Mm-hmm. No, it's so bad.
They should take my license away for several
reasons. I understand light pollution is a problem, but just give me more.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit more light pollution. Just a little bit. The stars are gone. If you want to see stars, go somewhere else. Okay, that's fine.
Go to a national park.
Yeah, but I'm not going to see any stars if I'm dead in the hole because I couldn't see nothing because
Dead and
you're getting
buried.
lights. Dead and buried, one might even say. But don't even get me started on HBO's Identity Crisis. I don't understand what is going on in their offices. HBO Go, and then HBO Now, then HBO Max, then Max. Now there's a new Max logo. Mark, I don't know if you were keeping track of that math while I was saying it, but I already have it. 5 years, that's 5 years with 5 different logos and 2 name changes.
Also, can I say
What
that's
is
3
going
name
on?
changes? No, that's almost 4 name changes.
No, HBO Go. Well, HBO Go and HBO Now were 2 apps that existed at the same time.
Okay, they were 2 separate.
Which was
ones.
which was already a mess.
Okay.
Because there was HBO Go that you paid for on its own, and then HBO Now that you got included with your paid subscription through cable. So it was already a mess.
Okay.
I'm counting the combination of those into HBO Max as 1 name change,
Okay,
and then it went from HBO Max to Max. So
and can I say I never call it Max? I still call it HBO.
Oh, absolutely! It's
Every
HBO Max. It's never Max.
Also, the purple was so nice. Then they changed it to
Loved the
blue.
purple.
Whatever, there's a lot of blue. Black it's such a boring color. It is such a boring color for apps and logos.
Yeah, and I guess I get the point, or not the point, but I it's more because HBO's original logo was just black and white.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what they're trying to go for. But like, out of all of the HBO legacy, that's what you wanted to keep, the boring colors, not the titular HBO, the home box office, if you will. For those who know.
There's a tweet out there, but every letter looks like it was designed by a different team who did not have any contact. I saw a tweet about it, but it's true. They look so dissimilar.
So bad. And even, like, did you see the X? Like, I saw someone zoom in on the X, and the 2 halves of it are different measurements. They're different sizes. It's not an equal X. What is going on? HBO, get it together, okay? Because you've gotten it together in terms of making shows. White Lotus, incredible. Another show coming up, Last of Us, can't wait. Probably going to be a banger.
Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gemstone. They have so many good shows. But that I guess they're putting all of their resources into that, and no one. It's just one guy working on the names, the logos, everything. That would explain it.
Well, and honestly, like, I even understand the move to Max because it was the move from just HBO, which was owned by Warner Bros. Or whatever, owned by Warner Bros. Or Discovery, and then Warner Bros. And Discovery, I think it was owned by Warner Bros. And Discovery merged, so it became Warner Bros. And Discovery Plus, and I think another streaming service just kind of all got absorbed into it. And so, like, the switch to Max kind of made sense. I would say just keep it as HBO, but, like, enough. I'm not don't keep changing it on me.
Yeah, it's too much. I don't like it. Just, it sounds like y'all have a lot to figure out, and I think you should do it in private instead of making us watch your identity crisis unfold in real time. It's really upsetting to watch.
Yeah.
It's confusing.
It's sickening, is what it is.
Sick.
Give us a call. We'll help. Look at us.
Yeah, give me on the horn. I'll get it all sorted out.
This isn't anything on here. You a landline guy? If you could have a landline, would you?
Oh my God, yes, in a heartbeat.
You could. You could have a landline.
You have to pay.
You do have to pay.
And I don't want to pay. But I do. I love the idea of the landline. I love the idea of doing it in your shoulder and while you're doing something. Oh, I just told Marge. I love that. But
I think me and you should both get landlines and exclusively communicate through calling.
Yeah, I wonder if you could set up some kind of deal where it would be cheaper to pay for a landline if you're like, I'm only going to call one person.
We just need a direct line.
Yeah, we just need two cans and string going all the way across. I like it.
Yeah.
Give me a direct line to Mark.
It's like the President Red phone for nukes, but it's just it's the Power Hour Red line.
The Power Hour Red line. I'd make it pink just for fun.
Well, our color's red. We're not going to be HBO. We're not going to go through an identity crisis. We're red.
You know what? You're right. That would be hypocritical of me. We've been red since the beginning, and we're going to stick with that.
We've been red for a whole 4 months.
The whole 4 months, and that's
not even
quite
4
the
months.
legacy.
I mean, 3.5, really.
Math is hard.
Yeah. So are calendars. So I've heard.
I've never dabbled in them.
Tracy.
Yeah.
We're 2 white guys with a podcast, and eventually, 2 white guys with a podcast. It leads to the same thing. we got some conspiracy theories to present to you all.
Absolutely.
And these are, real important, I mean, we're talking stuff that could break everything, really, and it could really put a bullet in it could put a target on our heads. Not a bullet yet, but they could be looking at that.
It could really put a bullet in our head just directly, right to it. Yeah, I'm really excited because, as you know, I've wanted to do this conspiracy thing. I love conspiracies so much. I think they're so funny. I think they're genuinely hilarious to think about. The first podcast I ever listened to was a conspiracy theory podcast. That makes me sound crazy, but
yeah. First,
but I just think
Joe Rogan,
Joe Rogan's my personal hero. I love them. I think it's so funny, and I'm so excited to hear what you have for me today. I think the goal here is to convince each other, that these are true. I picked one that I believe in, and that I'm sure I would like to share with you.
Yeah, I believe in mine
Convince.
too. Yeah,
perfect.
Sure I do.
No, for plot purposes, we believe in this.
Tracy, you know what's something you should believe in?
Mm-hmm.
Then maybe you don't. Maybe you don't. That's okay. Immortality. Ever heard of it? Being alive forever.
Mm-hmm. Sounds exhausting.
Doesn't it sound like a nightmare? But I believe it is the truth for one man. Two. Maybe two. We're not sure. We're not sure about the other one. We've just really done the research into one. Adam Schulman. You ever heard of him?
I have not.
He is a jewelry designer, and he is married to Anne Hathaway.
As in Devil Wears Prada, Anne Hathaway?
Yes, the actress.
Okay. Got it. Love.
Now, some fans not fans of our show, but fans of other things, have noticed that this Adam Schulman guy bears a striking resemblance to a certain playwright from the 1500s. That playwright is William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, if you don't know, he wrote plays. That's what a playwright is. Now, William Shakespeare was a married man. He was. On top of writing plays, he had a wife. His wife's name, do you know what his wife's name was?
I believe it was Anne Hathaway, was it not?
Bingo!
Yeah.
Bingo, Tracy. His wife's name was Anne Hathaway, who tends to bear striking resemblance to the Anne Hathaway we all know. Now, Anne Hathaway, if you look at pictures of her, she hasn't aged. She looks the same. I haven't seen any baby pictures of her. I haven't looked, but I haven't seen them. What's this say?
What's this say?
My handwriting's not the best. I got notes here, though. I think I called him Shaky.
Shaky?
I think I called him Shaky in here.
What, you're on a nickname basis with Bill Shakespeare over here?
William Shakespeare or Adam Schulman could be the same person. Now, Anne, if I may call you that, Anne, you claim to be born in 1982. Do you know what happened 500 years before 1982, Tracy?
Exactly 500?
Sure, yeah. 500 years from 1982.
Okay, yeah. What? Okay, tell me what.
William Shakespeare and Anne Hathaway got married. That's right. But but I know what you're saying. You're looking at me and saying, Mark, William Shakespeare died.
Yep.
But did he? But did he? Now, a lot of people say this conspiracy. He's a reincarnated version, and that would track, but it didn't work with the narrative.
According to my other research, this is also possible.
Now, William Shakespeare died within a month of signing his will. This is a fact that you probably didn't know. He died within a month of signing his will, and in the will, you know what it said? That he's healthy. He's fine. He's healthy as a horse. He's good. Then he dies a month later. Doesn't track. Doesn't track to me. Now, Tracy, let's go back to 2000-something, I think. What was Anne Hathaway's...
No, hold on. Stop. No. You didn't tell me what it said in the will. You said you know what it said in the will, and then you moved on.
Oh, it said that he was in fine health. He was in good health.
Oh, that's what it said. I thought... Okay. Do people say that in their will? That they're like, yeah, I'm feeling great?
That's what it said. That's what it says.
That's kind of suspicious.
Isn't it odd? Isn't it suspicious? That's right.
That's odd. Okay.
Anne Hathaway's first big role, you know what it was?
I don't.
Princess Diaries.
Oh.
You know what William Shakespeare wrote about? Probably. I haven't read any of his things. Probably read about royalty.
So you've done a lot of research, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I definitely didn't look this up 2 hours before the show and watch like awful AI videos on YouTube about this. And read I read like the first half of a BuzzFeed article. So, what I present to you is Anne Hathaway from now, from 1982? Or is she the Anne Hathaway from 500, 600 years ago? I know what I think. Case closed.
What do you think? Okay. Honestly,
that was good for the audio listeners. I just shrugged.
You make a really good you make a compelling case. I'm not gonna lie. So far, it seems like your main evidence is that she has the same name, which I'll admit is a pretty big coincidence.
I haven't met anyone else named Anne Hathaway.
Is that her real name though? Because a lot of actors change their name. Is that her real name?
God, so many questions.
Enough with the questions.
Yeah, it is her name, Anne Jacqueline
That's
Hathaway.
Anne
How about
Jacqueline.
that? Case closed.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Case closed.
Unless it's not true, then it's not.
Well, then it would still be closed.
It would still be closed. So I don't know.
Either way,
if you want to come on the podcast and defend yourself, Anne Hathaway.
Okay, well, I don't know why you said that, because I feel like the one fact we could agree on is the name.
We can also agree on the fact that Shakespeare was a playwright.
Yeah, who writes plays, if you'll remember. That's what that means. That was really good. I think you've given me and probably the fine people at home a lot to think about.
I think so.
Most importantly, you made me want to rewatch Princess Diaries. What a great
I've never
movie.
seen it.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
You'll have to watch it for research.
Here's
purposes.
the thing: is I'm a boy and princesses are for girls.
That's can't argue with the swamp logic there. But all right, that was fantastic. The only reason that I really wanted to do this was to laugh, and that's what I got out of it. That was absolutely fantastic.
It wasn't funny. It was the truth.
Right.
So please don't disrespect me in my work like that.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
I've got notes. I've got handwritten notes, guys.
Don't show me your handwriting. It upsets me. It really scares me.
Guys, I've got audio listeners. I've got really good handwriting.
That's what the people are saying. Not me, but people.
Tracy,
wow.
I believe you have a conspiracy theory.
I sure do. I was trying to think of questions for you, but I mean, I don't. You made such a sound argument. I really got nothing for you. So.
And I answered all the questions, like what's a playwright?
Yeah, you got way ahead, because that was my question. What's a playwright? Mm-hmm. And then what does a playwright do?
Mm-hmm. And what would William Shakespeare's nickname be?
How do you spell playwright? You didn't get to that one, but that's more of a visual thing anyway. You can let me know.
I don't think I spelt it right.
I'm gonna guess not. You're not a strong speller, but that's okay.
I'm not good with the physical writing. I'm not good with the spelling. I'm not good with the research. I'm not good with most of it, but
hey, but your delivery was on point.
As I wrote in my journal this morning, and you know this, you can just do the best. You can do the best you can, and that's all you can do. And the best you can do is the best.
And the best you can. The best is and you could do it, and that's okay. That's why you should put that on a pillow.
Put that on a throw pillow. Hey, by the way, powerhourshop.com. Get your throw pillows today.
Don't go there. I went there. Bad things are happening.
It's not affiliated with us.
It's not affiliated. We should look that up. I'm so curious now if that's taken. But you make a good point. You make a really good point. You know, we never really know about death or things like that. And, you know, humans have been around a long time. Someone got married 500 years ago. That's such a long time ago. But, you know, when you think about it, humans have only been around for a fraction of millions of years. And we've come really far, you know. I mean, we're going to space. We're moving backwards in some ways, but that's another podcast. But we're doing some stuff. Dinosaurs. However, dinosaurs had millions of years on Earth, okay? Logic would dictate that they got much further than we did, right?
Yeah.
So how do they die? Mark asks.
Probably a meteor.
No.
Oh, sorry. How did they die?
Thank you for asking, Mark. They didn't. You see, dinosaurs evolved so far in their millions of years on Earth that they knew what was going to happen. Okay, and they got on their little spaceships, probably shaped like eggs, just because I feel like that would accommodate all the different shapes. Anyway, doesn't matter. And they went off into space. Okay, they left. There was the meteor didn't get them. They made it away. They flew away for their safety. Well, why didn't they ever come back then? Thank you for asking, Mark.
Why didn't they ever come back then?
Thank you for asking, Mark. They did. They did. You ever heard of a little thing called dragons?
Yes.
Fact. Dragons are present in the mythology of numerous civilizations, including Chinese, Norse, Greek, Egyptian, and various Aboriginal Australian cultures, dating back before these cultures ever met each other. Coincidence? I don't think so. I don't think so. You see, dragons were the dinosaurs returned, okay, to check in on their little planet. All right, well, why didn't they stick around? Mark says.
Yeah, they could probably rule this whole planet if they wanted to. They had spaceships when everyone just
Exactly.
had bow and arrows.
They were advanced, but you know what, Mark? It was too dang cold. Okay? Too dang cold. These are cold-blooded creatures, okay? Or warm-blooded? You know what I meant. It was too cold, okay? They're reptiles.
Are cold-blooded.
Reptiles, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. Don't doubt yourself, Tracy. Come on. Be a dinosaur. Listen.
Hey, and the best you can do is the best you can be.
And the best you could do is the best you could do, and that's the best you could do. It's too cold for them. Okay, well, then they must have left and they've given up on Earth, right? No. You see, they are preparing the planet for their return. Ever heard of a little thing called global warming?
I've got a question.
Yeah, what?
But they're cold-blooded creatures that live on Earth now, and it's not too cold for them.
Are they dinosaurs?
I mean, they're lizards, which are pretty close.
But are they dinosaurs?
A chicken's a form, like a
chicken's a chicken, my friend.
It's
a dinosaur.
Evolution.
Okay, maybe he was one of the dumb ones that got left behind, but these are not the same. I'm talking dinos, not chickens. Okay. If I was talking about
another question,
if I was talking about chickens, I'd be talking about chickens. What? With the question.
What about all the dinosaur bones that we found?
I'm getting there, Mark.
Okay.
Thank you so much for asking. Actually, finally, this guy comes in with his own questions. Ever heard of a little thing called fossil fuels? Yeah, of course you have. You just brought it up, and you used to be on the board of Enron. Listen, fossil fuels suit our needs, but with what downside? Global warming. You see, they left the fossil fuels behind. And we go, oh, look how much we're benefiting from the dinosaurs. It's all propaganda, Mark. It's all part of the propaganda machine. Okay? The dinosaurs have tricked us into preparing a nice, warm, toasty planet for them to come back to. Okay? Oh, what about other fuel sources, Mark says. Well, it's like solar and wind and nuclear, Mark says. No. You see us moving toward those? You see us moving toward those in a real serious way? No. And not on the dinosaurs' watch. Okay? Not if they have anything to say about it. And they do, because the dinosaurs control the media. Okay? Ever heard of these films? Jurassic Park? Jurassic World? You ever seen Jurassic World 2? Don't bother. Not that great. But propaganda. Okay? There's a scene where a little girl feeds a dinosaur and is nice to it, and that girl's fine. She gets to live till the end of the movie. She might get attacked later. But she definitely lives longer than most people. Okay? But the people who treat the dinosaurs with aggression, boom, gone, quickly dispatched of. Okay? See what I'm saying? It's all the messaging. Okay? But they don't want us to just fear them. Okay? So there's other examples. Barney. He's a good guy. Land Before Time. Dragons. See, they want to rule and be respected, but not with
the big
fear.
dinosaur.
Okay? They want to be obeyed, yes. But not feared. Not necessarily feared. Okay?
How do they communicate?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, they understand English, and I would probably most world languages. So, with their advanced technology, I'm sure that they have some kind of translator. You see, the good thing about my theory is that I've developed it in such a specific way that if you say anything, I could just refute it with saying that they have really good technology because they do.
Where are the dinosaurs staying right now?
Another planet. Or out in
What
space,
planet?
maybe.
Well,
None that we know of, obviously. Or, I mean, maybe they could, and they're using cloaking technology.
So
or they could quite honestly be among us right now, and we wouldn't even know because, of, again, they're incredibly advanced technology.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. Mm-hmm.
So you said they control the media. Do they also control, like, are they like the fossil fuel execs who are like spending a lot of money on to bribe the government?
Are they the execs? I don't know, but they definitely control them. Because they're trying to warm up the planet. Because it was too cold for them.
But they existed on the planet before.
Yeah.
And as we've discussed, the planet has gotten warmer.
Yeah, but ever heard of the Ice Age? Isn't that what followed the asteroid? That killed the dinosaurs? More propaganda, again, mind you.
But before the Ice Age, our planet was probably cooler than it is now.
No.
Because we still had, like, ice cap.
No. It was like a sensible 74 at all times.
Everywhere? Like on the whole planet? Because that doesn't track. I hate to poke holes in your theory.
Yeah. No, that's how it was.
Like from the equator and North Pole, it was all.
Hey man, I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy. I'm not a dinosaur. Okay, I was
the leading dinosaur conspiracy theorist.
Leading? Thank you. I'm honored. But listen. I don't know. I'm just telling you. It was too cold then. I don't know. Obviously, don't be stupid, Mark. It was fine when they were living here because they were living here. But also. What, Mark?
Why we found no traces of... Because if they had, like, spaceships, they would have had to have other civilization. Why have we found no traces of prior dinosaur civilization?
Well, because the asteroid was real. The
asteroid did not destroy the entire Earth. No,
just where they were. It ruined all their stuff. And they packed it all up. Because they thought ahead. Mark, they're so much smarter than us. We don't have a chance unless we band together, Mark. We don't have a chance unless we stick together. We can't afford...
It sounds like we don't have a chance even if we do stick together.
Oh, man, I don't know. But we could... See, that's what they want you to think. That's those Jurassic Park movies getting to you.
I've never seen Jurassic Park or Jurassic Park.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't have to see it. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere for those with the eyes to see. Okay.
I'm not scared of dinosaurs.
The writing's on the wall. Well, you should be. They don't want you to fear them. That's why there's Barney.
They want you to obey them.
They want you to just obey. Yeah. I mean, it might not be a bad thing. They might be kind of ambivalent leaders. They might be.
Are they not worried about the ozone? Like they're clearly smart enough.
They don't need that. I don't think dinosaurs don't need the ozone.
They do.
Dinosaurs don't need the ozone. I don't think.
So why don't they just kill all of us? Because they probably have the technology to do so.
They want us. We're fun.
But if they destroyed the ozone, we won't be around.
We're like pets.
If they destroy the ozone,
they have a plan. They have a plan. Probably. I don't know, Mark. I think they've thought this through.
I don't think they have. I don't think I as much as I love to sit here and support you, my friend.
Mark, it's a numbers game. Okay, let's look at the numbers.
Okay,
fact.
Let's look at the numbers.
We've been around not so very many years, and and this is where we are. Okay, fact. They've been around quite a bit more years than we were. Okay, I'm just saying. They had more time, so they clearly figured something else out. I don't think we're going to make it to 1 million years as a species, but I think they did. So it's numbers, Mark. Come on, you got to stick with me on this because they're coming back. They're coming back to take the planet, and I need you by my side, brother. I need you standing strong.
All right, I'll stick with you.
Well, I can tell your heart's not in it, Mark. You need to really be in this fight, okay?
All right, I believe.
Yes. Rise up.
Rise.
Listen, all this bickering, okay? It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of the dinos, okay?
If they want to take us, they will.
They hope exactly. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Honestly, let's say this right now. We are the first podcast to endorse the dinosaurs to take over the world.
Yeah. You know what? I think
Honestly, we're on Team Dino.
Yeah, we've had our chance, and it's not looking great. So I would say let's get in some new leadership.
As long as they
See
just
what
like
happens.
give us like some microphones and a small audience, I think we'll be happy.
Yeah, I think that they would. I think they would keep people around. I think we're entertainment. I think we're like pets. So I think that we'd be fine, and we could do our little things.
Yeah, I think they'd like this. I feel like they'd like this.
Yeah. If you're a dino and you're watching, definitely reach out.
Hey, if you're a dino and you're watching, go to powerhourshop.com and get yourself a pillow for free.
Stop promoting that. We don't know what that is. We could be sending someone to a very dark place. One day it could be that's the dream.
Tracy, I got one more that's not at all worked out, but more so just an idea I had. I didn't have the idea. I took it from someone else. But I would like to know your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard the Uncanny Valley?
I have.
So can you say no so I can explain it?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, I have not.
So the Uncanny Valley is this idea that humans can look at things that don't look like humans, and humans can look at things that do look like human, that are humans. But there's this weird middle ground of like things that like almost look human, and it is the most unsettling thing in the world. Mm-hmm. Why? Why is this a thing that everyone experiences? Tracy, do you know?
I don't.
Because the scientists don't know. The scientists don't know. But I think I know. What if, long, long time ago, early humans, there was another race that was almost human, but it wasn't quite human. And they were a threat. And so this is a fight or flight thing that's been embedded in our bodies and our souls for years, for decades, for centuries, for millennia.
All the years. All of them.
Because we're so scared of things that look like humans that aren't. Because they try to trick us and they try to get us. That could be something, if you think about it.
Is this the question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Of the evening. Then are you? So you're saying it's a race of people, correct? That are
no, not race. I would not use the word race. I would use the word species.
I mean a species. Sorry. But so it's all one group of people. How do you explain the Uncanny Valley? Applies to like a ton of different things, though, like clowns. Or like things that look very different from each other. So do they all look different?
I don't think clowns fit in the Uncanny Valley. I think clowns are just scary.
Well, I think it's because of the uncanny, because they like look kind of like people, but a little off. I think that's part of it.
I don't know. You did a research project on it.
Yeah, and part of my research was that it was like part of the Uncanny Valley. Okay.
I don't think it was.
I could have been wrong. I was mostly just dumb and afraid, so I don't know.
I think that could be it. Like I said, I didn't do much research into this, but that kind of seems to be how podcast goes. You don't do many research on the conspiracy theories, and you just kind of let them rip. So, but like it could be clown. They could be used to be clowns that used to roam the lands, which I hope not. That would be scary. But maybe it's like a skinwalker type situation where it's like they would like, and then they morph and they eat you.
Sorry, can you do that one more time? How do they?
Yeah, sorry. So it's like they would eat you and they go.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's my other one. So maybe stick around. Maybe if you have any thoughts on that one, drop it in the comments. Or if you have any thoughts on the other one, drop it in the comments. Or on my first one, drop it in the comments. And then if you put in enough comments, you can go to powerhourshop.com and get yourself a free throw pillow.
We've got so many. You may or may not be able to leave a comment on that website. We really don't know what that is. I'm so excited but nervous to look that up after this and see what that is.
I'll let you do it. I don't want to get put on any list.
Any more lists, you mean?
I'm not on any list. The only list I'm on is like cool guys. I'm on the Forbes top 15 under 35.
15 under 35
okay,
and
here's
before
I don't like the Forbes list. I don't like them because it's always like top 40 under 40. I don't care. A lot of people are under 40. You can't rank them all. There's too many of them. You're just picking an arbitrary. List. Well, it wouldn't be. It'd still be 40 people, but we don't know they're the best 40 because there are a lot of people that you don't know about.
Oh yeah, it would still be. Never mind.
It'd be a long
There'd
list.
be a
man.
long list if you wanted to list the 40/40s, man.
Tracy, I don't know if you've ever heard of a show called Severance.
I have.
It is a great show.
It's true.
And I'll let you explain the segment. I was gonna try to, and I just didn't want to.
And then you just get.
I've been talking a lot lately.
But you know what? You did your best, and the best is all you can. Best is you do as you best.
I can believe.
Too true. Yeah, little show called Severance. If you're not watching it, what the hell are you doing? It's too good.
Pick up that.
Can't
phone.
recommend it. Pick up that phone and dial. And it's a great show. But in the program, they conduct wellness sessions to reconnect the employees, really ground them, and they tell them some simple facts about themselves to reconnect. And I think that'd be a good idea for us to do today.
Yeah.
Is reconnect with ourselves, each other. We had very little communication about this beforehand, so I don't have any idea what you have prepared.
I just have true facts about you prepared, written down.
Okay.
I've got 6 of them, if that helps.
Okay. I have far more than 6. I was really excited for this.
Well, that's okay, because I had 2 conspiracy theories, so it evens out.
It's true.
So I'll let you go first, because you've got more.
Okay. Sorry, can I just I feel like I just need a moment to really get in character.
Yeah,
I want to show some respect to this show, and especially to Miss Casey. I think she's really an underrated character. So I just really want to have a moment to just sort of
Take your time.
reconnect and sorry. You mind if I stand up?
No, go ahead, stand up.
Yeah, I just need to really get into character and.
No, do your breathing exercises, man. Or journal, or I don't know, talk to your therapist. You got a therapist? You should.
Oh, okay. Not really looking for feedback right now, but
Oh, I can give you more.
No, I think that's
This
I
whole
think
thing's
you made
gonna
it
be
clear.
feedback.
I think you made it clear how you feel about.
No. Like everyone should have a therapist. Not me though.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Sorry, I think I'm really ready to.
Did you get a haircut? I didn't notice.
Mark W.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to your wellness session.
Thank you.
I would like you to please enjoy each fact equally.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
it's very important. And don't react to them to the best of your ability. Your Audi's life goal is to eat a hot dog at every major baseball stadium in America.
I'm gonna do the 999 challenge. You ever heard of that? 9 beers, 9 hot dogs, 9 innings.
Please try not to
Go Yanks!
react to any.
Just some thoughts. Yeah, your Audi has the Glee cast on their Spotify Wrapped.
Okay,
And I hope you enjoy each one equally.
Your Audi is a registered independent.
Yeah, both parties do have issues. Your Audi spends half their paycheck on a telehealth spiritual healer.
Who may or may not pick up. Your Audi once ate an entire Costco pizza in one sitting.
Your Audi drives a moped, but is really annoying about it.
Your Audi's not gay, but he's not straight either.
Your Audi still displays the sports trophies they won when they were kids. A kid. Hey, please don't react. Please, equally.
Your Audi's second life goal is to eat a hot dog at every major football stadium in America.
All 32. Just kidding, there's only 30. But one day. Sorry.
Please not random reaction.
No reaction. Your Audi is one of those guys who drinks Guinness, but is the worst about it.
Sorry, I was taking a traditional Miss Casey serving break. Your Audi claps when the plane takes off.
It's hard to get a plane off the ground, I'll say it.
It's an impressive feat. Anyone can make a plane go into the ground, let's just say that.
And I have. Your Audi always buys the New Year's glasses. Even the ones that don't really work.
Every year, even the bad shapes.
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Your Audi's hobbies include mahjong, lying, and collecting postcards from cities devastated by domestic terrorist attacks.
I don't have any more, so I'll just let you rattle off your...
I have a few more because I got really into it. You mind if I just rapid fire?
Oh, please do.
Your Audi has never seen God, but he has seen the devil. Your Audi's...
Sorry.
But please try not to react.
Apologies.
Your Audi's third life goal is to eat a hot dog at every major basketball stadium in America.
They typically call them arenas.
Your Audi... Your Audi has been banned from every Arby's in the continental United States. Just continental. Your Audi. Ooh, your Audi is really pissing me off. That was one of them. Your Audi can catch a squirrel with his bare hands whenever asked. Your Audi's fourth life goal is also hot dog related. And that's it. That's all you get to know.
No. That's good.
You feel more connected?
Yeah.
You feel really connected? I feel great in this wig. Let me tell you.
I think honestly you should do that hairstyle all the time.
Yeah. It's not so much Miss Casey as it is Edna Mode.
It's a little Dora. It's a little
Dora. Or Snape, I think.
Can you say something that Dora would say? I don't know. I don't watch the show.
Do. I don't know. Isn't that like the song? Do Dora.
I always like Go Diego Go because that one was for boys.
Oh.
Dora was for girls.
Yeah, it's very Dora. It's very Potter like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this was
Stiller.
just.
I guess Ben Stiller, give us a call. We're available for the next season if you
if you
stand-ins or
ever need a backup for Miss Casey.
Mm-hmm. And I'll honestly just hang out. I'm a chill guy.
He's really good at
hot dogs.
He's really good at hanging out. Yeah, we know. The guy loves hot dogs.
Speaking about hot dogs, Tracy, I think we're gonna get into some missed connections.
Yeah, let's hear it.
And mine is called Corn Dog Cutie, but instead of corn dog being spelled how it would be, it's spelled corn DAWG.
Okay.
So, and this, I want you to know, this was typed out where each sentence was its own line, like it was a poem, and so that's how I will be reading it.
Okay, I like that. It's poetry.
Mm-hmm. And every time I say corn dog, it's spelt the way I just said, by the way. So
with the W.
With the WG, yeah.
Okay.
I was in Little Griddle. You were eating a corn dog. I should have asked you for your number. Let's get drinks. Another corn dog. Thank you.
That was. Or what is the poetry?
They do snaps, I think.
Is it snaps? Yeah.
Snaps.
That was beautiful. Big snaps for that one, I gotta say. That was beautiful. I love a good relationship that starts with meat on a stick. I think that's really the foundation of any good relationship.
And let me take this. I like a corn dog. I don't like a frozen corn dog, though. I had too many of those. You know that.
Oh, yeah. No, once you've thrown those up in a dorm bathroom, you really can't go back to them. It's true.
Mm-hmm. And we all had our experiences.
Yeah, been there.
Been there, threw that up. I can even put that on a pillow. Put that on a pillow that you can get right now on powerhourshop.com.
It's true. It's true. Maybe. I don't know. What if we go there and it really is someone's already done it? That is my real hair. That's embarrassing.
Wow. This guy, and he couldn't even pay for a professional wig doer.
That's what made this not look real.
Mm-hmm. All right, Tracy.
Yeah.
I believe it is that time of the bye week. It is time for a
now the week is by.
Woke.
That's that woke propaganda for you.
It is time for some same brain. And now I have gotten feedback on this that no one else is good at this. Because people try to play along with this, so please do play along in your own head. But I've gotten feedback that other people are not good at doing this with us.
Our listeners are not.
Listeners. My mom tends to be good. My mom and you were on the same brain a lot of the time.
I could see that for us.
And I do actually have a public service announcement for Mrs. Molinax. I have been reading. I know that's something you really care about. I have this book right here. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Oh,
halfway through,
I
got
folks.
it. You can't see it.
Look at that.
But I'm on page. Get this 115, 113, 115, and I've had this book for less than a week, Mrs. Molinax. How about that? So I hope
impressive numbers. Impressive numbers. Look at this guy reading. I didn't know you could read. We're learning so many things today. We're learning a lot. I just picked it up. I just picked it up. It just came to me.
So, can we get a dream? Tracy, we're going to get into some same brain, then we're going to say farewell to our friends.
Yeah.
They're not our friends. Some of them are our friends. Most people listening are our friends. we don't expand much beyond the people that already knew us. So
yeah, I've always said that I've met enough people, I think.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to be an adult and have friends.
You got to remember birthdays.
Yeah, I've got them all on my calendar.
Yeah, I'm really terrible at remembering any kind of date. Really, they're back to those calendar reading skills that we should work on developing. But
hey, and you can get the official Power Hour calendar. It's not good. I wouldn't use it for your day to day on PowerHourShop.com right now.
Yeah, it's shaped like a triangle.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Doesn't really make sense. But Tracy, you got an item?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
You got a word, I guess.
Yeah, I got it.
3, 2, 1. Steer.
Book.
Steer book.
Wait, what did you say?
I said steer. Okay, I think I have it. I think I have it.
Steer.
And I think you should get a steer in book.
And you think I should get it?
I think we're good here.
Steer book. Steer book.
Yeah.
Steer book. Okay.
3,
2, 1. Manual.
Boom! 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 We're the best in the world. That's what everyone's been saying.
That's actually I did not think we were going to do it.
I didn't either. I didn't think you were going to get it. Thank you all so much. Oh. Ra-ta-ta, ra-ta-ta. Thank you. Thank you all so much for watching or listening or whatever.
Thank you.
We will be back in 2 weeks. Until then, check out our Instagram and TikTok. If TikTok's still up, it's supposed to be going down, but who knows at this point? It's
are they doing that again?
Yeah, it's this Saturday, I think.
Oh my god!
So it'll be down for a day and then come back up. So check out that. Check out our Instagram, where you can see posts and clips and stupid photoshops that I make to promote these episodes. So until then, farewell, everyone.
Bye-bye now.